More new things.
Little things. You can see there are hearts. Yay.
Hey.
I'm going to talk about the heart issue. That was a nightmare. Some of the bucket or the spigot devs were quite jerks. Real quickly here, I'll also here's the spread. This is a really weird world. If this is the only trees, they've got a. I don't know if this is dynamic map not showing the trees correctly, but it looks like a lot of trees in the middle and nothing else.
No, it can't be one of the teams in a swamp. There are always trees there.
All right, so here we are with this team. The red team, Chewable is extra damage, but you can see he has less hearts. Flameball has jump. Heat has invisibility. Mind King has resistance. Mr. Awesome has the speed, and Retro has the extra health. Players should... Where is the end? Who's the invis on red? Heat.
It was Heat.
So you see that halo effect? They should see that too. So their invis teammate should be invisible. I've also disabled pushing. It's a configurable option. What do they want me to come here for? They can't kill the pig?
Well, they're too weak then. Ha! Who knows why?
I have no idea. So the invis thing, the pushing thing, was supposedly bugged in Bucket, and it looks like it still is bugged.
Oh well.
I don't know if there's some other problem. I mean, we'll find out. Maybe, hopefully damage is not destroyed.
Let's see if they can kill the cows. Yeah, it can kill the cows fine. I guess it's just that one pig.
Yeah, it could be a glitch. I mean, come on, I'm running a bleeding edge version of Spigot here with some tweaks. Hey, Lilu.
Yeah, this pig is not here. It's floating.
Well, it's happy. So obviously the health is working. No one's taken any damage yet. Remember, guys, if you're in the Discord, you can go to the server chat channel and you can type messages to the players. So if you want to taunt them, I wouldn't try to spoil things potentially, but you can see their messages. I'm not even sure if the team chat stuff's coming through.
I can check that.
Probably isn't.
Nope.
But that's fine. You know, I mean, I could do something to get around that, but I don't. It's not a priority. I mean, I think it's going to get probably abused more than it would. So this is Wing War version of Heroes, Super Friends. So they do have flying. They shouldn't be able to take damage flying into walls. So far, nobody's taken any damage, which is amazing. I'm worried that there's some other problem. So I'm kind of hoping somebody actually does take some damage. They just can't force themselves to like take fall damage.
Some of those people learn how to really fly so far.
Felicity can't see anyone. I don't know if that means she's not near them or she's blind or she's just being weird. All right.
I don't think she's near them.
All right, so Retro said she was going to drown herself. I want to see if she takes a heart of damage. Okay. So you can see Retro did go down 1 heart. So I couldn't do a half heart, I guess. So just to give you a little info, this heart issue. I submitted a bug report to Spigot about the hearts not showing up on a secondary scoreboard. And MD5, who's like the main guy, he's like the wizard behind Spigot. He pretty much does almost all the big heavy lifting. He flagged it as not resolved, that it wasn't a problem, that it worked. Which was like, okay. And this guy's really good. I'm thinking, man, did I screw up that bad? So I even wrote like a little 30-line plugin that literally just turned hearts on a secondary scoreboard. And it didn't work. It would show the empty spots, but it would not show hearts. I added that to my bug report, blah, blah, blah. Got on the chat, the IRC chat for Spigot, and was wanting to see if some other person would maybe compile that little 30-line plugin to verify. Because I thought maybe I'm crazy. Maybe something's weird with my build of Spigot. And, maybe that'll solve it. And of course, all these developers in there, all they want to do is like say you're stupid, it's your fault. He just got hit by a skeleton for 2 hearts. They're like, oh, you're an idiot, you don't know how to work scoreboards. Or they were blaming Mojang, saying it's a Minecraft problem. And I'm just like, okay. I said, I don't think so. I said, I think MD5 tested it wrong. And that must have, because I mentioned his name in chat, he got like a little beep on his chat client. So then he comes in and he's like, I tested that and it's fine. I'm like, well, did you test it incorrectly by changing the primary scoreboard? Because there's a built-in scoreboard that's there by default, and that's what all the players use. And that one worked. But it's when you create the secondary scoreboard, which is what I use for the tab screen here and the Boz UHC Live on the right. It said if you create a secondary one, it doesn't work. Well, he went silent, and of course a few other people were like, yeah, you're just stupid. You don't know what you're doing. And I'm like, well, the plugin works in 1.8. It does it in 1.9. I've recreated it with 30 lines of code. Blah, blah, blah. And eventually he comes back and says, yep, it's fixed. You're right. Sorry. So I don't want to say anything negative about him. He's really good. I'm sure he's swamped with bugs he's fixing, and he probably just kind of glazed past it and didn't catch that it was the secondary scoreboard or third or fourth. You can have as many scoreboards as you want. Only one player can see one at a time, but you could have like a scoreboard for admins, a scoreboard for devs. But this was just a bunch of probably people who think they're plugin experts, and I'm by no means a plugin expert. But the people in there being negative are just idiots. It's like they wouldn't even look, at the 30-line sample, and they just were, being jerks or whatever. But MD5 was cool.
Yeah, I guess he probably misread it or something about the secondary health bar and stuff.
So, but he got it straight out. So, this Super Friend team definitely doing some flying.
Yeah.
So I have not seen any damage from flying into walls, so that has been negated. So only during Super Friends, the superhero mode, is that an issue where it'll be negated? Normally, if we do wing wars, I'll negate it. But if they would, I mean, really the only way they're going to get wings in any other game mode would be to get to the end, right?
Yep.
Well, I guess if I put them in the spawn chest, I might negate fly into wall, but I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it.
I think you should make it so one pair of wings drops down after a certain amount of time, and it announces it, so everybody goes up on the surface, and it's night, hopefully.
Well, I got some interesting ideas for some UHC stuff with the addition of the wings, with the addition of some of the combat stuff. So again, this is, if you're just tuning in, this is Super Friends. You can see right now, we've only had damage taken. Retro lost a heart, but she did that to help me test. And Hetosaurus got hit by a skeleton for 2 hearts. And he was invisible, so he thought he was safe.
But it's Hetosaurus, so I'm not surprised.
So the big change today is obviously the hearts are back. The invises are visible, like we see them. Teammates will see their invises, but hopefully the other teams don't. Could be a bug with that. And again, that's not something I have to do. It's just something I turn on in the scoreboard support. So it could very well be that enemy invises are seen too. And that would be a major mistake. So we're testing today. We'll try to do a few rounds, mix things up and stuff, just to see how things go. But definitely have some new UHC stuff. Ooh. Chewable just got hit. Where did he go? Oh, is it still the invis bug?
Yeah.
He go under.
One or two are still invisible for me.
Oh wow! Look at this. Red team is just invaded. Blue is just being pulverized.
Oh god!
Wow! And the creeper blew up and killed. Oh, Creeper City. Red being attacked. Retro in deep trouble. Retro killed. There's only 2 left on blue and only 4 on red. That was insane.
Oh.
Okay, well. There's dinner beef. I haven't got the shield thing set up yet for mystery teams. That's the next thing I'm going to work on when I get some time. So in the future, mystery teams. This game's going to be over in about 5 seconds.
Yep. Why did I not do anything?
He's got the health though. He's got an axe.
Oh.
I didn't even see flame for that fight. Do you see Chewable? Is Chewable near this?
I don't see Chewable, no.
Chewable's damn. I'm gonna relog this quickly. Oh,
he's somewhere else. He's completely somewhere else. He's nowhere near the fight.
This is what really stinks right now about Spigot Bucket is the invis issue. If players run into it, they won't see each other. Dinner beef and Chewable, the only 2 left.
What do we want?
I hate when this happens.
Chewable is on surface.
Be back in a second, people. I just hate having to relog, and then of course Minecraft not letting you in.
Yeah. Yeah, Chewable's near the surface, and then the beef is on the bottom more.
Alright, we're back. I wanted just to be sure, but yep, he's up there. So chat, don't forget if you're on the Discord, you can go into server chat and you can laugh and type your threats. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if a lot of people are having this invisibility issue on Spigot across the board. It's very annoying, especially for combat. So I'll try to do more integration possibly with Discord and chat. And have maybe damages and other things pop up on Discord chat. Not that hard to do. It's just, again, it's just in the grand scheme of things, what's more important. So I mean, the big problem for Chewable is he's basically here at the surface and he has nothing. I mean, he's breaking dirt with dirt.
Well, Dinner Beef has, well, I'd say almost everything. I mean, he has a few heads and stuff. No gold yet, but they weren't that far down.
I mean, he needs the gold, but then again, Chewable has nothing. Chewable does have a stone axe and a stone sword. Hey, Lazy. Welcome back. So I'll try to maybe tweak some settings. See if there's any. Maybe I'll try to reset again all the Spigot bucket settings to their defaults, just to see if maybe the invisibility is some other weird setting.
Dinner Beef and Chewable are pretty close now.
Yeah, that's a point, Panda.
Oh, I think he's going to try to get him from below.
So I think Discord chat people, you need to let Dinner Beef know if you're supporting him, if you're Team Chew, you know, where you stand in all this. Everybody's pretty much on the mend. I've got maybe a little tightness still kind of in my lungs from kind of drainage. But I mean, I feel good. Just kind of, that's just kind of annoying. Cat's fine. Still kind of a little needy, but getting to the point where it doesn't bug me as much like in the morning when it's just me here with it. So biggest thing too I've had going around is just we all kind of had the flu. Is just my father is having some issues, but he's getting up there in age too. But I've been taking him to see a lot of different doctors last week, or this week, I guess I should say. Wow. Well, there you have it.